moving closer to securing the Democratic Party nomination. We should be breaking down barriers, not building walls.
This is a huge crowd. I say to those cowardly Republican governors, if you are afraid of a free and fair election, get out of politics, get another job.
Well, in Bernie Sanders' own words, it was a huge night for Hillary Clinton, securing her spot as the Democratic frontrunner. So is it now a done deal for her? Well, let's ask our Democratic panel. Chuck Rocha is a Democratic strategist, and Taryn Rosenkranz is the former managing director of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee. Now she's the CEO of the New Blue Interactive. Good morning to you guys. Thanks for waking up for us this morning.
Good morning, Abby.
So let's start with that, Chuck. I mean, even if Sanders had won all of the states yesterday, he would still have very much an uphill battle. Is it a done deal now for Hillary Clinton?
I don't think it's completely done. On the Democratic side, as you know, all the delegates are proportional, and we still have half the delegates to go. Is it an uphill battle? It is. But Bernie Sanders has changed the way that we do politics. He's even changed the way that we play politics. With 1.5 million new donors and raising all the money that he needs to, he's got the support and the momentum to go all the way to the convention. And there's one thing that Hillary Clinton knows beyond all else in Brooklyn this morning, is that she can't win the nomination without most of all of Senator Sanders' vote. So it's going to be interesting to watch this play out in big states coming up like California, New York, Pennsylvania, and so on.
Taryn, do you agree with that? Because, I mean, you look at the numbers, look at the math, you look at sort of the momentum. Isn't the writing sort of on the wall here? I mean, the fact that Bernie Sanders is not likely going to be the nominee, or are we missing something?
No, I think that's right. It was a super night for Hillary, and I think she proved that she's got all the momentum going into this. And winning, you know, which is likely to be all five, and kind of having a sweep tonight just sort of made Michigan and Bernie's win there look like a little blip on the radar, and maybe more of a fluke than really any kind of game-changing or tide-turning. I think she's really got a lot of momentum, and like I said, it was a super night for her, and she really proved that even with all the money that he's raising and all the financial support that's coming in from these small dollar donations, it's not really translating at the ballot box.
I want to ask both of you this. Who do you think ultimately would give Hillary Clinton, if she is the nominee, the biggest challenge? Because there's been a debate about that. Is Donald Trump probably the person she's most secretly concerned about, or you think someone like Ted Cruz or John Kasich would give her more run for her money? Chuck, we'll start with you.
I've been doing politics for 20 years, and Donald Trump scares me on that fact for a couple reasons. One, he brings a lot of blue-collar Democrats because of his message on trade. And when you talk to a blue-collar Democrat about trade, they say one name. They say Bill Clinton, and they say NAFTA. I think you can see that playing out with Bernie Sanders. So I think that will change the way that we do politics, and that's what scares me. The good news for us on that side, though, the ways he talks about race, talks about Latinos like me, I think gives her an opportunity. But I think the trade battle will be where Ohio and Pennsylvania will come into play.
All right, Taryn, quickly.
Yeah, I think that he's right. I think Trump's going to have a run for her money. But at the same time, I don't underestimate Ted Cruz or even Kasich if they were the nominee. I think there's a hard road ahead either way, but I know she can win.
All right. Well, we'll leave it there. Thank you both for being with us. Chuck and Taryn, we appreciate it.